There was a recent Supreme Court case decision, City of Chicago versus Fulton et al. If you haven't read it, you should read it. It was completely the most inappropriate case for this time. It was absolutely the completely wrong direction for the Supreme Court to take what is going on in. But they did. And part of what it reveals is a concept of intellectual property and ownership of intellectual property. And understanding that people who have engaged in intentional fraud and deceit and tried to claim property as theirs because you allegedly default may not actually have the power of the law behind them. If they cannot demonstrate control, despite their torment, the aggregation and accrual of their lies, including after years or maybe even decades of obstruction, while other people who have intentionally misappropriated people's property, including intangible or intellectual property, have been allowed to bespoil it and misrepresent that it was theirs, even while they take their actual acts of slander and defamation and try to project it onto other people. If they cannot control so as to effectively engage their duties in a manner that actually provides safety and our access to constitutional rights, then they demonstrate they actually lack the control. And it is only acts of securities fraud that allow them to claim their named reference as being the ones who hold the property, and by dispossessing us of the capacity to support ourselves, defraud the government of the people of the United States and or the government of the respective states in which we live. That makes them not qualified to call themselves representatives of the people. And it leaves open the possibilities that they are in fact infiltrators, that are pretenders to the government in efforts to try to illegally dispossess us of our property and our rights, and or to compel us into a situation of illegal debt, or to engage us in acts of peonage that legally constitute violations of our 13th Amendment. They also lack the authority to coin money and emit bills of credit, especially after they've stolen our property. Be forewarned.